What's up, family? Now you guys are probably wondering, what am I doing at a warehouse with pavers? Well, I'm a freight broker, right? Our job is to find customers, right? So I want to show you guys how to be able to acquire new customers as a first-time freight broker or freight brokerage company. Cool part about this was my partner, also our freight agent, was able to acquire this customer by a tip that he used that actually helped us land this customer. Matter of fact, our carrier right now is loading up on the truck. He's getting the pavers, getting loaded. We're gonna head to the drop-off location, make sure it's get dropped off. He's gonna get paid, I'm gonna get paid because it's a COD, cash on debt. And we're gonna put some money in our pockets. But I wanna show you guys how to find new customers your first year with a freight brokerage company. A lot of these YouTube channels will show you how to get customers, and they'll tell you, but a lot of them ain't not gonna take the time to really show you in real time how to do it. Not knocking off the YouTube channels, because they're all phenomenal YouTube creators and all that good stuff, and they are well respected within the freight brokerage community. But I wanna show you guys the step that we use to not only land this customer, but to load up our carrier. Let me back up a little bit. Load up our carrier so he can go ahead and drop off the pavers off for us, make some money for the day, and we make some money for the day. And the best part about it is all free game, you hear me? So I'm gonna get back in the car, I'm gonna meet him at the drop-off location, and we're gonna talk of what the unique strategy that we use to be able to get this going. I'm gonna holler at you guys. Y'all saw that? Man, that carrier trying to beat me there. Right when I jumped in the car, he already whoop. All right, man. So let me go ahead and give you y'all gems, because the highway looking packed. But before we get to that, for all my new time watchers, viewers, or my returning subscribers, we have a campaign going on. That campaign is we need 1,000 subscribers by October 2022. That's October 1st. We need 1,000 subscribers by October 1st, 2022. Now, what's gonna happen when we get 1,000 subscribers? I need y'all to watch my other videos, and I explain to you guys what's gonna happen when we reach our 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm not gonna explain to you right now in this video because we got some more important things to talk about. But you can go back, binge watch all my videos, and then you'll see the one that I explained to you guys what we're gonna do when we get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. Matter of fact, it's the video that says when we reached 100 subscriber, we had a 100 subscriber party. So, with that being said, how can you help the campaign? Easy. Let your mama know, let your daddy know, let your uncle know, let your auntie know, let your brother know, your sister, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, your co-worker, the lady at the grocery store, the man at the grocery store. Let your pastor know, let your the choir members know, let everybody know that Daddy-O is home, because this is the #1 freight broker, transportator, owner, operator, soon to be truck driver, woo! Video vlog on YouTube and in the planet. All right, we got that out the way. Yes, we'll much appreciate you guys helping us reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. I know you guys can do it. We started off with just 62 subscribers when I first started this freight brokerage journey. And we're on right now, last time I checked out, we're at 144 subscribers, so we're getting there. But back to why you guys are watching this video. How can you, as a first-time freight broker or first time running the freight brokerage, acquire customers? So let me give you out some gems on what we did. You know what I mean? March will be our 1-year anniversary as a freight broker company, freight brokerage company. And to be honest with you, man, from the grace of God, we were able to acquire a lot of customers. We only got like 5 now. I think we're at 5. We have 2 storage container customers. We have the guy that does construction. He's a builder and he needs pavers. One I just showed you guys. We also have a wine distributor lady that we transport wines back and forth from Argentina, gets to the port of California, then that gets moved to New Jersey, and that gets delivered down here. I did a video about that process. It's a very long process. Did a video on that one too, so go ahead and watch that video. How to get wine customers and how we got it, right? So we're at about 5 customers, and we're working on the government contract, man. It's getting a little dark. Let me put the sunroof back. Let me get the sunroof back. You know what I'm saying? But we are working on a government contract. We got approved, and we should be starting kicking off with them 2022, which is very, very exciting. But how can you, as a first-time freight broker, get customers? And besides the factoring companies not accepting a lot of your loads because you're under the 1 year mark, it gets a little difficult. But the main thing is getting customers, because when you're running a company, your company is only as good as your customers, because you get paid through your customers, right? You get paid through your customers. So you need customers. Your customers are what helps you and dictates you how to grow your company. The more customers you have, the more room you have to level up as far as getting more freight agents or hiring dispatchers or buying trucks and doing stuff like that, so you can become a asset-based company where you don't have to depend on carriers all the time. But as a first-time freight brokerage, you're going to have to depend on carriers and growing that, right? So the first thing you need to do to acquire customers is go out. You have customers all around you every day. You can walk outside your house, go to the gas station, you can drive down the street, and you're going to see a lot of industrial parks. I want to say that industrial parks where you have a lot of warehouses and companies that have their headquarters or their offices or their distribution centers and stuff like that in that same park or same area, where you can actually go there and talk to people. And that's how my partner was able to acquire this customer. Was a few months back. We have a lot of construction going on in our community, and I remember he was telling me, he was like, hey man, look, I know right now we don't have a lot of customers, but I'm out here. I did some cold calls. I made some calls to clients that might need us. We're calling California, Georgia, New Jersey, Arizona. We're doing all that. You know, I'm making cold calls. Like they tell us, make cold calls, call. But another thing I encourage you guys to do is also, while you're making these cold calls, step outside your comfort zone and go to these warehouses, go to these places that you're able to talk to these people face to face, because a lot of these shippers, they want to see you. They want to be able to see you, talk to, and just have somewhat understanding, knowing that if they gave you a freight or a cargo to transport, their shipment is in great hands, all right? So my partner was driving down, he's seen all these construction sites, and he was basically talking to these people, asking them, yo, how do you get your rebars delivered? How do you get your pavers delivered? How do you get your blocks delivered? And some of these contractors, these builders were giving him, you know, yeah, we get it delivered from such and such company, or we get it delivered from here, we get it delivered from there. And then what my partner ended up doing was he added them to the cold call list and was calling them up and asking them, hey, how many shipments do you guys usually deliver every month or every week? And 9 out of 10 they say, hey, we ship out X amount of pavers, on average X amount of this or X amount of loads, or what this case, or this and so forth. And that starts the conversation. And then from there, he asks them, do you guys use outside contractors? Which we are. We are a 3PL, you know what I mean, third-party logistic company, where we actually connect shippers with carriers to help move their freights, help move their cargo. And a lot of them were saying, yeah, we already got that handled. Thank you for the conversation. Bye. A lot of them are saying, well, you know, sometimes we do, but we typically don't because we have our own trucks. And then finally, we ran across this potential client at that time, and he was saying, well, right now, I don't have a lot of shipments, but we do use 3PL logistic companies, and if anything pops up, I'll give you a call. And then from there, what you want to do from there, you end the conversation. You don't want to be too pushy, right? You end the conversation. All right, thank you for the opportunity. Please give me a call. Here's my business card, or here's my email address. And then from there, you want to follow up. You want to add it to get a little sticky pad or a notebook or whatever you want to do, and then write down all the yes. Because you want to remember, as a freight broker, you're going to get a lot of no's. But today's no might be tomorrow's yes. Today's no might be next month's yes. So you want to follow up with them, especially if it's a potential client, not a client that already turned you down, like, yo, don't call me no more. I already have a customer, I already have a trucking company that does all my stuff, I'm good with them. Then you don't want to bother them. You don't want to be that type of salesman where you just keep on being a hassle after hassle. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of brokers that are like that and they're comfortable doing that. But us, we want to build a relationship, and we don't want to be labeled as this nuisance company that all they do is call us over and over and over again, and we tell them no. And you're just not going to get nowhere like that. So what we do is we vent out all our potentials, and then whatever we get from our cold calls or our follow-up meeting or whatever the case may be, we write them down on a sticky note, and we basically remember to follow up with them in the next 2 or 3 weeks or the next month, or sometimes they'll give you a date when to call back or when to reach back out, and you just want to write that down and follow up with them. So that's what we're doing with this customer. We're following up with him, and then eventually he called us back and was like, hey, listen, I got some pavers I need delivered from one point to another point. Can you guys get a carrier, and let me know if you guys are able to get a carrier? Give me your rate, and we can set up a pickup date and a drop-off date. So when he gave us that call, we were like, yes, we've got one. But at the time he gives that call, we already landed a customer with the our number one customer right now is a storage container customer. So when he called, it was like, yes, we added another one to the list. And we got all the weight information, all that. He gave us the total amount of the weight and this, that, and the third. And another good thing about you want to use, another gem I can give you is this: when you become a freight broker, go that extra step, right? The more you know, the more money you can put in your pocket. What do I mean by that? The first time, you want to find your niche by trying different type of freights or cargo. Don't be that person to say, well, I'm only going to do a reefers because my cousin told me that's where the money's at. Or I'm only going to do this because my brother told me that this is where that money's at. Don't be that person, right? Test the waters, try different freights, because you never know. Hey, storage containers might be your niche. Car hauling might be your niche. Reefers, drive vans might be your niche. Don't be that person that wants to do something until it works, right? Because the definition of insanity is what? Doing something over and over again, hoping for a different result. You're crazy. So as my advice for you, a little gem, is to do something. Test all the water. If you're going to do something, test all the water out. See what works for you. You know what I mean? And then once you find that niche, make it work, right? Make it happen. Gain more off that niche. But at the same time, don't forget these other containers, you know what I mean? Other cargoes, other freights. And other than that, also want to learn your regions. You know what I mean? Learn your seasons. Learn what moves on what month and what season, stuff like that. So you'll be able to know how to dictate your carriers when you get to that level and you have your own trucks and your own drivers. You know, okay, I know that this season is this. So if I got my guy out there in Florida, I know it's going to be easy to get him there, but it's going to be hard to get him out of there. So you might want to avoid Florida for a particular time of season. You know what I mean? But those are just little niche, little jewels. And hopefully I have that, whatever I share with you guys today, you guys actually can use it. I'm still on the way to go meet this carrier. We should be getting there at the same time. But also, if you guys want some more jewels, comment below right now and type in right here, give me the Jouet. And I'll also give you some more, you know what I mean, a little bit more information on how you can find carriers your first time as a freight broker, okay? I got to focus on this road because these people are driving like crazy. This is the fabulous life of a freight broker. If this is your first time watching my videos, I hope you guys subscribe, you like, you comment. Also, binge watch all my other videos. I see you guys with 144 subscribers. Don't forget to watch all my other videos. Stay tuned for the other videos. Hit that notification bell so you can be alert on every time I drop a video. With that being said, let me focus on this road and let me keep my mind on the money. Brokers Talk.